What is good, guys? It's your girl Hannah back with another video, and today I am going to give you guys some killer tips on how to stay, looking poppin' on a budget and staying sustainable at the same time. And by sustainable, I mean not fast fashion. But before we get started, I do want to mention that this video is sponsored by Dossier. So I'm very excited about this sponsorship because they are something that I have been looking for. So Dossier is a perfume brand. They're an online perfume brand, and what they do is they make scents that are inspired by huge designer cult brands like Coco and YSL. But I don't know if you guys know, but most of those huge brands are not cruelty free, but Dossier makes their perfumes all cruelty free and vegan. I'm all about that shit, sis, because I'm a cruelty free girl, and I think that perfume is one thing that a lot of people don't think about when it comes to testing on animals, but all those big brands do in fact test on animals. These scents from Dossier are absolutely incredible. They smell exactly like the scent that it's inspired by. And my sister, who owns both of the perfumes that I got, can testify that they smell just like the scents. Like, she was actually really impressed. But wait, guys, it gets even better than this. So how Dossier works is whenever you order a perfume from them, it comes in this cute little box, first of all. And here's the full size bottle of perfume, but here's a sample size as well. And this little sample bottle is just enough for you to be able to really feel out the scent, see if you like it or not. And if you don't like it, you can send back the whole box and you will not be charged. And you have 30 whole days to, feel the scent out, wear it out, wear it around Bay, see how he feels about it. Hopefully he doesn't say it smells like his ex, In that case, you might want to send it back, It might not always be the scent's fault. And I think ordering online, can kind of be tricky, especially if it's a scent. But with Dossier, you don't have to really worry about the risk of not liking it, because you can just use the tester bottle. You can send this back if you don't like it. Also, by the way, this is a fat amount, I think, of perfume. The two perfumes that I picked out from Dossier are the Oriental Woody one, and this is inspired by the Coco Mademoiselle scent. Oh my gosh, that scent is to die for. My sister has it, and she's the reason why I ordered it. Honestly, I really wanted to be able to compare it with the real scent. And then the other one I got is Oriental one, and this is inspired by YSL's Black Opium. Oh my gosh, this is so sweet. This is so flirty and so good, an everyday scent. This looks like something that would be sold at Urban Outfitters. And on the bottle, it'll tell you all of the notes that it is. But yeah, I would really recommend these two scents. They're so to die for. And if you like YSL's Black Opium, girl, you can buy it for a cheaper price and a cruelty-free version, bitch. Hallelujah. Okay, I can stand this company for realsies though. The link is below. Yeah, go check them out. Thank you so much, Dossier, for sponsoring this video. And I am literally thriving. I'm gonna keep using these scents as my everyday perfumes. Now we can move on to the video. So, if you do not know or are not aware of the term fast fashion, if you're unaware of why we should try to be more sustainable these days with fashion, please, I'm begging you, please go watch this video I'll put a card right here. It's called The Dark Side of Your Closet, and I kind of made a little mini documentary for you guys to see. So another little side note, and this also goes along with the sustainable shopping theme of this video, but I am launching new merch, baby. 2 whole new designs. And I'm also gonna have this design available as well as my wave design. And I'm also very happy to say that my merch is sustainable, bitch. It is made of cotton inside the US, and it's just amazing, and it always goes back to its shape. I just love cotton stuff, and I just want to put that out there, that my merch is a sustainable way to shop. Okay, now let's get into this video. So here I am, little old Hannah, trying to get you guys to stop shopping at fast fashion brands. I can't really talk about this enough, I feel like, but I'm always trying to look for new ways and new content to make regarding it. And today I have put together a little list for you cuties on a budget who want to look, trendy. Of course we all do, right? But you also don't want to be contributing your hard-earned money to the fast fashion industry. Yeah, I feel you, girl. This one's for you. I have seen a lot of comments on that video I made, the dark side of your closet, saying, Hannah, like, I don't want to shop at fast fashion brands, like, believe me, but I don't know where to shop. I literally don't know where to shop. We have nowhere to shop other than fast fashion brands. And girl, ain't that an issue? I mean, come on. I have been free from fast fashion since like over a year. I've been free from fast fashion. I've just been thrifting everything, literally. But I'm going to be talking to you guys about how I do that, because I live in a small town, guys, and I don't have a bunch of shopping places either. Guess what? But you know, I make it work, and we're gonna go over how I do it. Okay, so first of all, my first tip is to go to the cheapest places first. When you talk about the secondhand world, you have Goodwill, and then you have this, curated vintage boutique over here that is all really old vintage stuff, but it is priced, the price is marked up pretty high. I suggest you start shopping early in the day and you go to Goodwill first, and then when you're in Goodwill, second tip of the day is you go first to the color tones that you're attracted to. That's what I do, and then literally check everything. I am talking about not being lazy here. I'm talking about opening your mind and actually like searching. You need to see everything. You can't miss out any of the good stuff. There are gems hidden, okay? You have to find them. And this all starts with a positive outlook on it. You can't go into it thinking, I suck at thrifting, I don't know what I'm doing. You could walk out of that place with 10 things for 30 bucks and you literally don't even know it because you're already telling yourself that you're not gonna find anything, You gotta go in there, go to the color tones that you are attracted to first, and then I even venture out into color tones that I'm not familiar with or that I don't think I would like right off the bat. Sometimes I surprise myself, and sometimes I will find myself in Goodwill for like an hour, and that's okay, It's just worth it to get the look for the deals. Okay, and then my third tip of the day, so most places have a certain day of the week that they get a bunch of stuff in, or a day that they get the most stuff in. You should really take it upon yourself, come out of your little shy shell if you are one of the shy people and ask, hey, when do you guys get, when do you restock, when do you get new stuff in? And girl, that's just a winner question right there, because once you get that answer, you are gonna have to write that down on your calendar, you're gonna have to come there on those days and specific. It's always useful to ask your favorite places those questions. And then I'm just going to throw out some places out there that you might not think about that often. We all know what Goodwill is, right? I have found the best shit at Goodwill. I got these badass boots, okay, from Goodwill the other day, and I was so happy, let me tell you. Okay, and it doesn't really matter, I don't think, where you live. I think every Goodwill is gonna have a gem in it every day. I literally live in Arkansas, bitch. Like, I don't live in a great place to shop. I'm telling you, I have to look at everything. And then you got Plato's Closet. So I know that Plato's Closet is like literally everywhere, I'm pretty sure. And Plato's Closet, it's very name brand oriented, kind of, on the more expensive side of secondhand shopping, if you ask me. Definitely not as expensive as like a vintage boutique, but honestly, I have found really good stuff at Plato's too. I found Timberland boots there for 40 bucks, some Vince Camuto boots there, and then you got all the local thrift stores, right? So I have my favorite ones. I'm not gonna throw out their names because then that would be kind of revealing about where I live. You have your local thrift stores, okay? These are honestly where you find some of the best stuff, is like all the places that the old people go to. Let's think about it here. Older people love to support local things, and they've been around longest, so they know all the best local thrift stores and everything, so they're gonna give their shit to that local thrift store that they love all these years. And so those are the places you need to go. Those are the places that are gonna have the groovy old man sweaters that look really cute. That's where you're gonna find all of your cute little vintage dresses that the grandmas put there because they realize they can't fit in anymore, and they've just been holding on to it all these years thinking that they might be able to one day, but really it was just a fantasy and they're done with it. They'll put it at that thrift store. Don't overlook your local places. Don't just go to Goodwill and Plato's Closet. You need to look up, if you have to do some research, if you're not really familiar with your area, look up the best local thrift stores near me. A lot of flea markets have really good stuff, and you have to look for clothes. Sometimes they hide clothes in the back or corners of places. Also vintage furniture stores, I've also found clothes like in the back of them. Honestly, like just kind of have to like go adventure into different thrift stores and vintage shops. Okay, so let's talk about if you literally live under a rock in the middle of nowhere and there's literally just dry desert land and then a pond for your water and then, you know, some grass that you eat over here, and there's literally nowhere for you to shop. In that case, hopefully you have Wi-Fi, because we have some online places and apps that are really awesome to secondhand shop and also kind of have fun with your fellow thrifting community. I'm like such a weirdo, but so ThredUp, if you guys have not heard of ThredUp, oh my goodness. So ThredUp is an online thrift store basically, which is really cool because there's a lot of vintage stuff on there as well. ThredUp is a really cool way to thrift shop from your house. ThredUp is pretty well known, but I think that it's not that well known in the sense that everyone knows what it is. But ThredUp is a pretty dang cool site. Okay, next thing that you can do from your home to thrift is POPSHOP. So if you guys have not been following me for a while, or you have, but you're just catching up with me and you haven't know what I've been doing. So I've been doing these shows called POPSHOP live shows. So POPSHOP is an app, it's a brand new app. And what it is live streaming and shopping at the same time, or live streaming and selling at the same time, but you know, you can interact with your viewers on the live stream and they can buy it like right on the live stream while you're talking about it. So what I've been doing actually is I've been thrifting for you guys, and it's something that I have so much fun doing. I will be having another one this upcoming weekend on Saturday, but I will put my POPSHOP live link down below if you want to add me to your watch list so you get the notification for that. But I make my stuff really cheap, and it's basically like you're thrifting with me. I bring you all these clothes that I thrifted for you guys, and then I try them on if you want, and I tell you what I would style it with, and we kind of just hang out as well. You can really buy anything on POPSHOP. Like, it's just a marketplace that also does live streams. It's a good time, okay? Even if you don't buy something, it's fun to just hang out. It's also a, you know, invite only live stream, so you have to use my code HABL82 to get onto the live streams. And so, you know people that aren't already my audience are going to be watching, and in that sense it's a safe place for all of us to just like hang out and talk about whatever we want and stuff, you know? And it's a way that you could sustainable shop with me. Okay, and then our next one is Poshmark and Depop. So I am personally a Poshmark girl. I have been working with Poshmark, so you know, I'm a little biased, but these are both buying and selling apps that you can literally buy and sell whatever you want. You know, follow other people's accounts and you get notifications when they list something, and follow me on Poshmark. I will also be adding stuff, but I do not make anything expensive, and these are the things that I am selling. Oh my god, it's so cute, right? Okay, I honestly have fallen in love with secondhand shopping and thrifting. First of all, it's really helped out with my wallet. You know, even though fast fashion is cheap, you know, it appears cheap, it ain't cheap when it all adds up, bitch. It just ain't, okay? And you're paying for shit that's gonna break, and it's very inauthentic in the sense that someone else is probably gonna be wearing that shit the next day. Everyone's wearing Princess Polly these days. Everyone's wearing all the stuff that's literally made of plastic and was made by someone who's suffering in a third world country. So let's get the things that are cheaper and super authentic, things that have already had kind of a life itself, and you're just like the next chapter in its life. Isn't that shit cool? There is finding, you know, things that were made from a fast fashion brand that you might happen to really love how it looks on you, and you're in a thrift store, so it doesn't even freaking matter if you buy it because you're not giving your money to that brand for more of that production. You know, if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down, give this video a like, and yeah, subscribe if you're not. I'm Hannah. I make videos about whatever the heck I want, honestly. I don't even know. And I have an Instagram account that you should follow maybe if you want, if you like pretty pictures and like deep captions that I do a lot. It's kind of like uncomfortably deep sometimes, but like, you know, it's like personal and everything, so like whatever, really interesting to look at, you know, you should go check it out. Anyways, stay around for my merch drop next week. I'm super excited about it, and please stay hydrated. It'll make you feel so much better. I love you guys so much. And I hope you guys are back for my next video. See you guys later. Bye.